Hi, this is Munson with Munson Music. I'm going to talk about how you play a song called I Know Places by Taylor Swift. And we start off with kind of our intro idea with an open A string, and then first foot on the low E string, and then open D, and then second foot on the D. And I'm kind of shifting some of that into different octaves, but anyway, but you got open A, and then an F note on the low E, and then an open D note, and then an E note on the D string. And the chords that would back that up would start on an A minor chord. And normally you do that first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the G second. And if you strum all those together, the sad sounds of A minor. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger, making that an A sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the B third for an A suspended and kind of say some stuff around it. Or you may dig on lifting off the third finger for an A minor 7, or adding in the pinky on the high E third for an A minor 7. Or to make some of the changes a little bit easier, you may want to dig on an A7 sus, doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for the A. And then from A minor, we'd be going to an F major. And normally you do that, and we'll talk about some really easy ways to do this, but normally you do this as a first fret bar, second finger on the G second, third finger on the A third, pinky on the D third, and if you strum all those together, the happy sound of F major, although he's kind of a pain in the butt. So if you're just starting out and want to avoid the bar chords, you use an F major 7, doing first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the G second, third finger on the D third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, the groovy sounds of F major 7. Or you may dig on an F major 13, doing first finger on the G second, second finger on the D third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third, kind of working that for the F. And then from the F, we'd be going to a D minor chord. First finger on the high E first fret, second finger on the G second, third finger on the B third. And if you strum the D string to the high E string, that sounds a D minor chord, and it sounds really, really sad. Now you may also dig on lifting the first finger, making that a D sus2, or you could add in the pinky on the high E third for D suspended and kind of say some stuff around D. And then from the D, and randomly, that just as far as changes go, you have the A, you could have the A7 sus to the F major 13, to the D sus with 1, 3, and 4, and not have to move your third finger and your fourth finger. And then from the D, we'd be going to an E chord. Now, if you're looking for really easy way outs, you could approach this as an E minor, doing first finger on the A second, second finger on the D second. And if you strum all those together, the sad sounds of E minor. Now, you may also dig on the third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. And that way you can kind of work that drone voicing, actually, kind of the A7 sus to the F major 13, D sus to the E minor 7. That way you leave 3 and 4 down. Or especially if you want a lot of pull back to the A minor, you may want to use an E major chord, doing first finger on the G first fret, second finger on the A second, third finger on the D second. And if you strum all those together, the happy sounds of E major. Now you may also dig on lifting off the third finger, making that an E7, or adding in the pinky on the B third fret for an E7. Both of those have a little bit more bite to kind of help point back to the A minor, so you may kind of dig on that. And there's a couple different ways you could kind of work it through that first idea. You may want to try just the down idea, actually, and there's points in the tune, actually, where you'll definitely hear it as just big downs on the chords. So that could be a cool way to kind of work your chord changes. A minor, F, D minor, E. Or if you want to add in, kind of support your voice and get some rhythm going on, you could try kind of 4 downs on each chord. A minor 2, 3, 4, F 2, 3, 4, D minor, E. And I'm kind of adding a little bit of muting to that with the right hand. So kind of laying the flat of the right hand down on top of the saddle to kind of make things a little sneaky. So you may kind of dig on that. There are definitely parts of the tune that feel sneaky, so you may want to think about using that. Or you could use a strum pattern. And one of my favorite strum patterns for a 4/4 like this is down, down, up, up, down, up. So we took the A minor and just tried that a lot. You'd have down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. Now if you're quick at that pattern, you probably could get it in on each chord. Kind of A minor, F, D minor, E. Kind of make it really fast paced. That could give you a lot of energy. Or you could kind of, especially if you're just starting out, you may want to try just a down, down, up on each chord to kind of half the pattern. D minor, down, down, up, E, down, up, A minor, down, up, F, down, up, E minor, minor with the down, down, up, F with the up, down, up, D minor with the down, down, up, and then E with the up, down, up. That would be a cool option too. A minor, F, D minor, down, down, you on the up, down. Oh, I'm wanting to split it a different way. But you could do it, and this is one of my favorite ways to do it, is you could do A minor with the down, down, and then go to the F for the up, up, down, up. D minor with the down, down, E on the up, up, down, up. So actually any of those ways could work. A minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F. So you want to kind of experiment with that, you kind of find a way that feels good to you. Or for myself, what I was really digging on, it's kind of related to the drums more, is something called a 16th note strum pattern. And what I mean by that is if you're tapping your foot to the beat, right now we're dividing that beat into two parts with our down, down, up, up, down, up. 1, 2, 1, 2, and that's called an 8th note. What a 16th note is where you divide that into 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And one of my favorite 16th note strum patterns is a long down, 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 up, up, down, down, up, down, up. And what I mean by that is if you take the A minor and do a down for 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what you'd be doing on the first beat. Then on the second beat, you do a down on 1, down on 3, up on 4. So you're going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 down. And then on the third beat, you do up on 2, down on 3. So kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, up, down, 1, up, down, 1, up, down. And then on the last beat, you go down, up, right along with the 1, 2, 3, 4. Down, 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 down. So all together, you got down, 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 up, down, 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 down. There's a couple ways you could kind of work that pattern into the chords. You could do just a down, 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 up on each chord. A minor, F, D minor, E, down, down, and A minor, down, down, and F, down, down, and D minor, down, down, and E, down, down, and F. Or you could split the pattern and do the A minor with the down, 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 up, F with the up, down, down, up, down, D minor with the down, 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 up, and the E with the up, down, down, up, down. So kind of taking that pattern and splitting it. A minor, F, D minor, E major, A minor, F, D minor, E. So we kind of dig on that. And we'll be repeating that 4 times for our verse and going into our chorus part. And our chorus starts on a C major. And normally you do this first finger on the B first fret, second finger on the D second, third finger on the A third, and if you strum the A string to the high E string, the beautiful sounds of C major. Now you may also dig on lifting off the first finger and begin at a C major 7, or you can add in the pinky on the B third for C major 9 and kind of say some stuff around it. Or if you're digging on the A7 sus voicings, you can do a C major 9 a different way by doing first finger on the D second, second finger on the A third, third finger on the B third, pinky on the high E third. The beautiful sounds of C major. And then from the C, we'll be going to a G major. We normally do this first finger on the A second, second finger on the low E third, third finger on the high E third. And if you strum all those together, the beautiful sounds of G major. Now you may also dig on putting 3 on the B third, pinky on the high E third. Kind of working that for your G. And that can make that change really easy. You could work the C major 9 to the G, to the D sus, to the F major 13. It can be a really cool way to work the chorus. So you do that any of those ways we've been talking about. You can work the down idea, G, D minor, F, or you can do the down, down up on each chord, G, D minor, F, or you can split that pattern, C, G, D minor, F, or you can work the 16th, C, G, D minor, F, C, G, D minor, F. There we repeat that 4 times for our chorus, and then we go into our next verse. Now one other thing I'd think about adding to the song though is bass notes, And a lot of times on that first down of the down, down, up, down, up, you can throw in a bass for the chord. So on the A minor, you have the A for the bass. On the F bar, you have low E for the bass. On the F major 7, you have the D for the bass. On the D minor, you have the D for the bass. And on the E major, you have low E for the bass. On the C, you have the A for the bass. And on the G, you have low E for the bass. And I guess if you're quick enough, you could kind of get that pattern to happen on each chord. Kind of A minor, D minor, E major. Or you could work just the down, down, up, or the bass down, up, kind of on each chord. Or you could add in basses with the splitting pattern. D minor bass, down, E on the up, down, A minor bass, down, F on the up, down, D minor, E. Or if you're digging on the 16th, you could work it off of bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, down, down, up, down, or bass, bass, down, down, up, bass, down, up, down. So you can even work just a bass, down, down, up on each chord. Kind of A minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F, D minor, E. Or you can split the pattern and do the A minor with the bass, down, down, up, and then go to the F for a up, bass, down, down, up. D minor with the bass, down, down, up. E with the up, bass, down, down, up. See the A minor, F, D minor, E, A minor, F, D minor, and we repeat that 4 times for our next verse, and then we go into our chorus, and we work that any of those ways we've been talking about. So you try just the bass down, up on each chord. D minor, F, or you could add basses and split it. C, G, D minor, F, or you could be digging on the 16th idea. G, D minor, F, or the other 16th, kind of splitting the pattern. D minor, F. And then from there, then we go into our bridge part, which is that same progression. So we got kind of our C, G, D minor, F, or if you do the bass down, up, down, C, G, D minor, F. And you'll definitely hear this cool little build up there, where if you wanted to, you could throw in some things called power chords. And what a power chord is like a little chord. So instead of the whole C, for instance, you could play a C5 power chord by doing first finger on the A third, third finger on the D fifth, and just the A and the D string make a C5 power chord. And then if you take that shape and then move it to the low E third fret with the first finger, third finger on the A fifth, that's called a G5 power chord. And then for a D5, you could use the open D and the second fret on the G string, or you may dig on kind of moving this to the A fifth, third finger on the D7 for a D5. And then for the F5, we could go low E string on the first fret, third finger on the A third. So if you wanted to, you could make it really kind of rocking it out there, actually kind of C, G, D, F. And that could be a cool contrast in the bridge to use the power chords. Before we go into our last chorus. So that is C, G, D minor, F, C, G, D minor, F, C, G, D minor, F. Kind of splitting C, G, D minor, F, C, G, D minor, F. Other licks around these chords too, feel free to take this lesson and kind of run with it any way you want to. And we end up repeating that 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 times for our last chorus, kind of a double chorus. And then we go back into kind of our intro idea. And you may want to kind of just make that just downs. Could be a cool way to kind of contrast it. You might want to go back to the piano idea, kind of those bass notes. I think for myself, I really want to play a big A minor at the very end. But that's the basics of how you can strum through I Know Places by Taylor Swift. So good luck! wherever you are in YouTube land. This is Munson Summer with Munson Music Live, Munson Guitar Songs, Munson Covers, and Munson Jam Tracks. Thanking you for watching this video, and I hope you got something out of this video. I hope you like this video and subscribe to the channel to see lots more like it. I'm always open to your requests. If you have a song that you love, please let me know so I can write it down on the request list so I can add that to it, because there's probably other people out there who love that song too and would love to learn how to play it. So thanks so much for all the love that you give me, and I hope that you're doing well and kind of figuring out how you can talk with the instrument. We are a small music shop in the middle of nowhere in South Carolina, and you're supporting us by watching this channel. Really appreciate all that love. So best of luck, and let me know if there's anything that I can do to help you in particular too. You can contact me on Facebook. You can leave a message here in the comments section, and I respond to all the comments that I get. So best of luck to you wherever you are.